Good morning, Bundia, Shubha Shakal. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. If you can hear me, just let me know. YouTube is not written, muted, maintenance, stream yourself, personal experience. Okay, oops, cool. Man. Sophia, I'm so sorry. I don't know how you have lose all of your point, but you don't need to worry about that point. I'll just give one giveaway to those people who has the highest point, and then you don't need that point anymore. Okay, so next time I'll just choose the winner from Discord only, not from the YouTube. So no need to worry about that point. You can hear me. Thank you, Baragan, Mickey. We can. Okay, thank you, brother. Aras, thank you. Sachin, thank you so much for being over here. No need to waste the time. I have a lot to talk. Before talking, I hope that today I will touch 10,400 subscribers. I just need 2 more subscribers. Everyone, please leave a like. Even if you don't like the stream, no worries, just leave a like. Okay, give me that like, please. It's a request. This is Nasdaq, and you can see from the weekly chart. To be honest, I have nothing. Okay, I have simply nothing. No PDR, nothing at all, so that I can use the weekly chart to find out my weekly bias or weekly direction or weekly candle close. So I'm not worrying about the weekly chart anymore. So I would love to go to the daily chart. Here is the daily chart, and if you remember, we have talked about this order block level from that open to that high. This is that order block level and the min threshold. So if it fall, it can maximum fall until the min threshold. We are looking for that, but my intention was that this market will reverse from that order block level from high to open. This is the order block, and my intention was that this market will reverse from that area. So this is still my intention to see that if this market can keep going higher after trading this order block, if it can go higher for this relatively equal highs around this area and finally to the 50% of that week. So until that 50% of that week, I'm bullish. I'm not interested to look for sell. Yesterday there is a, you see, this is a black candle. I don't care about that because we have framed a successful bull run, even though not in the morning session. There was no trade around the morning session, but the PM session we have found 56 handle bull run, and that was too much easy to understand and easy to mark. So I would love to talk about that a bit when I'll be in lower time frame. But from the daily chart, this is all I'm expecting, that this it will hold the market and send it higher. If this market keep falling, I will start to observe the 50% of that order block. So from body open to close, this is that area where I will mark, and I'll mark the 50% of that body to find my min threshold. So it will be here somewhere. If it is started to fall, then I will start to look for that. But right now I'm not interested to mark that min threshold. Instead, I'm framing, I would love to expect that this market will be bullish after trading that week. Okay, from the hourly chart, why don't okay. Is it buffering, by the way? So this is the hourly chart, and this was the event horizon. It has been broken here, then market closed above this event horizon again. You used that event horizon level to as an support. After trading this event horizon as an support, it started to go higher. Now over here, if you see this high and that high, they are the relatively equal highs. It's much more cleaner from 15-minute chart. So I would love to mark that relatively equal highs from 15-minute chart. Over here, this parabolic gap I would love to observe. Okay, so until this parabolic gap is not broken, I am not interested to think about the fall. Okay, until it is not broken, I will keep looking for buy. That is my intention to see for today. Where is the hourly gap? Okay, So until this 15-minute bullish fair value gap is not broken, I will keep looking for the buying opportunity. Now this lowest down close body close candle, it can work as an order block, so this market can come back again to trade this order block before going higher. I'm expecting this will keep going higher. If this hourly gap is broken, then I will start to look for sell again until this last fair value gap from the hourly chart. This is not my intention to frame the sell. Instead, I would love to look for only buy. So first there is the buy side liquidity, and second this new week opening gap low, which will be my interest to look for the run. I have some other level I will show you when I will be in 15-minute chart, but for now from the hourly chart this gap is so obvious, so I would love to use this gap as my the kind of bullish PDRA. So if this bullish PDRA is not broken, I will keep looking for the buying opportunity. If it is broken, that means body closed below this hourly gap, I will start to look for this event horizon as well as this last parallel gap. So maybe I will frame some sell until this level, which is absolutely, I have to frame the trade, so I will frame it. Otherwise, if you ask me, I will let today go as well. So while it will come here, I will start to look for buy again. If you ask me what should I do, but as I'm in here, I'm in live, if I have to frame the trade, maybe I will frame the trade. If this hourly gap is broken and market is keep falling, maybe I'll frame the sell setup only. I will start to frame the sell setup. If you ask me, brother, if you are trading, what you should do, then I will say that if this market close below this hourly gap and if it keep falling, I will start to look for buy again from this area. I will start to look for buy again from that area. I'm not going to frame any sell setup from that area. So I think my point is clear over here. But right now I will observe this candle, which is my perfect order block. In other words, this is the propulsion block. So whatever you would love to use, I would love to use this candle to think about the buy. Let's go to the 15-minute chart here. This is yesterday's opening gap. So I have just marked it as an yesterday's opening gap. I would love to keep it like this way. Okay. So here, this is yesterday's opening gap. How can I show it to you? Let me. This is the 0%, sorry, 0%, 1%. This is the 50% lower quadrant, upper quadrant. This whole area I'm interested to see. Okay, so if you go to the regular trading hour, this gap market has made after the holiday. So Friday holiday, Saturday holiday, Sunday holiday, Monday market opened and keep falling. While it has keep falling, it has fallen until certain level. We'll talk about this a bit later, but first let me explain the target. My highest target is this 50% of that opening gap from yesterday. So until this 50% of this opening gap from yesterday, I will start to keep looking for buying opportunity. So after that 50%, maybe there can be some kind of retracement or something like that. We'll talk about that later, but right now my highest or extreme target is the 50% of yesterday's opening gap. That gap is from regular trading hour. Okay, so if you go your the electronic trading hour, there is no gap. You will see there is no gap. Let me open it one more time. Over here. So here, more importantly, above this opening gap, there is the this week new week opening gap. So this purple line is this week new week opening gap. So after this, maybe market will reach maximum until the low of this this week new week opening gap. So this is my target for today, and if you see over here, this line is the 15-minute bullish fair value gap low. So that was the 15-minute bullish fair value gap from yesterday. I told that I will keep looking for buying opportunity either from this event horizon level, and this is the last line where I will start to look for buying opportunity. So if this line is broken, then this market will come for that new week opening gap high. There is only sell valid, there is no buy is valid. So this is the last opportunity or last line to think about the buy. After this is broken, I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy anymore. If you are with me in our Discord, you know that we have framed a successful buy setup from there, and then market started to keep going higher from this line. This line is the 15-minute bullish fair value gap, last fair value gap low. Okay, this is the high of that bullish fair value gap, this is the low of that bullish fair value gap. Today more interestingly, I'm watching this hourly gap. Why I have marked that hourly gap? Because this whole area, if I would love to go for that 15-minute chart, then I can mark that small fair value gap over here, which is the lowest down, the lowest fair value gap or the last fair value gap. I'm just not interested to mark this gap. Instead, the hourly chart is much more cleaner over here. It's so much clean over there. So I'm interested to mark that hourly gap instead of the 15-minute chart. So if you would love to use the 15-minute chart and you would love to add the entry fair value gap, so it will be from here to here, entry and last fair value gap, that will be there. Where if you would love to mark it, you can mark it. I would love to use it from the hourly chart because it is much more cleaner. If you watch this price action from the hourly chart, it's so clean, right? So clean. This market went higher, trade this fair value gap, went higher, trade this fair value gap, went higher, trade this fair value gap. This fair value gap is aligned with this order block where it has traded this fair value gap. So it is aligned with this order block. I would love to give the priority to this hourly bullish fair value gap, as well as it has respected the 50% of this hourly bullish fair value gap. So this gap is important to me. If this gap is broken, market will come over here because entry gap has been traded already. This is the entry gap that has been traded already. It will reach until the last fair value gap. Last fair value gap has been traded already. I don't care. It will reach to this last fair value gap because entry fair value gap is not valid anymore as it has been traded. Of course it can be respected, but I don't care about this entry fair value gap anymore. So if this gap is broken, it will come to this last fair value gap. I will start to look for sell, which I'm not interested, but if I have to frame, then I will frame the sell only. No buy is valid if this gap is broken. From 15-minute chart, this high and that high, they are the relatively equal highs, which is my primarily buy side liquidity. This is primary buy side liquidity over here, which is a shallow run. I mark them as my obvious liquidity over here. That is my obvious liquidity. This line is my obvious liquidity. I would love to see if this market can take that obvious liquidity by trading this fair value gap or this area. Okay, so around 9:30, I expect that market will fall a bit. It will fall. Maybe it will trade this fair value gap or this fair value gap. Any of these two fair value gap market will trade, then it will go higher. What else do you have over here? Hourly order block. Remember, hourly order block we have over there. So it can fall to trade the entry gap, which is here. Okay, I'm sorry, not that one, which is here. This is the entry gap and this is the last gap. Any of these two gap will be traded. I will start to look for buy for this obvious liquidity. If it can go through this buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart, then this line is my last target. This 50% of the opening gap from yesterday is my last target, as well as if it go a bit higher, it can maximum trade until this new week opening gap, and then it will keep going higher. I don't care anymore. So until this area, I will keep looking for buying opportunity, which is until that 50% of that opening gap. But before going higher, I expect some kind of lower run. And of course it can come back again to this hourly fair value gap. If this hourly fair value gap is broken, then I will start to look for sell for this area. Okay, around this area I will start to look for selling opportunity from that area. I'm not interested actually, but if I have to frame the way I have told you, otherwise I'm more interested to look for buying opportunity. What else can happen? It can simply go higher, take that high and keep going higher, trade that area or that area, then it will start to fall. That is different type of matter. In this type of situation, I will mark this line here. I will mark a line and then I will start to look for sell side liquidity around this area, which I'm also not interested. So I would love to see this type of scenario for today. This is my expectation. If it work like this way, I will be in a trade. If it doesn't work like this way, I'm not interested to touch this market. Simple. Come here to this area. So it came to this low. Look at this fair value gap low from the 50-minute chart, bullish fair value gap. Am I still online? Okay, I'm still online. I'm really afraid. I don't know what happened to my internet. Sometimes it disconnected. It's going to be disconnected. This is the low, this line. Okay, remember this black line. So let me make it over here. The bold black line is the low of the 15-minute bullish fair value gap, which is the last fair value gap over here. The big bullish fair value gap, that was the low over here. Okay, so I'm going to 1-minute chart now. This is that area. I framed a buy from this order block. So let me mark this order block here. It was a low probable order block, but I framed a buy from this order block as well as from this propulsion block. So I didn't take the buy from this order block. I framed my buy from this propulsion block. Let me mark it over here. Okay, this was the propulsion block around this area. My target was this fair value gap, which is over here. That was my target. More importantly, the low of this consecutive candle, that was my target. So I framed first buy yesterday from this order block, from this propulsion block around this area, and stop loss was here somewhere. I don't remember. I guess it was there. So far I remember it was there around this area below the min threshold of that order block. So stop loss was around this area. My target was that line. This was my target. So let me mark it before 9:30. I hope that I'll be able to finish the explanation. So it was a 15 handle risk, and then market has given me 24 handle. So of course you know that you have to take the partial. There is no other way without taking the partial to hold your trade until this area. I didn't do that because I was just took the entry. I was outside and then I closed my phone. Then it come back again here. I added more because I was so much confident that this market will come here. I just didn't take the partial over here. But that was the perfect partial level. If you would love to take a partial to this rejection block, which is here, around this area, 23 handle partial, then you can be stopped out to the break even. Of course, you can do that. That was the first trade I have framed, and then this was the next trade I have framed. That is the lowest down close body close candle, which has traded the 15-minute bullish fair value gap low. This is the lowest down close body close candle. So it is with this box. I have just marked the whole candle over here by this box. While this candle appeared on the chart, it has been validated as an order block. So I framed another buy from this order block. It was in our Discord. Okay, your stop loss has to be 2 tick below that order block, just 2 tick below that order block. Still you can see it's 14 handle 50 cent. I'm not interested to do it over there. I would love to put it below this low, below that low, 18 handle. Still that is very small. My target was this buy side liquidity, which is here, this high and that high. They are the relatively equal highs. That was my buy side liquidity, and I was framing my trade until this buy side liquidity, around this buy side liquidity, which was 56 handle, and the partial was around this area over here. This was the first partial level around this area. Okay, so if you watch this market clearly or confidently, if you watch it, it has traded this order block. That was our last opportunity. I clearly told that in my Discord. There was no confusion, there was nothing. I told that this is the last opportunity to take the buy. If this buy doesn't work, that means this market is falling for the new week opening gap high, but I'm not interested to touch that market. Over here, this is that area, and I would love to use this candle as my propulsion block. I can use this candle as I could do it if it doesn't close below the 50% of that order block. As it has closed below the 50% of that order block, I can't use this candle as my propulsion block. Okay, so here that was the propulsion block. Let me mark that propulsion block over here, which is around this area. This was the propulsion block, and this was the propulsion block over here. And then we had the unfilled gap over there. Everything we have talked in our Discord. That was the unfilled gap. I wanted to see it will be unfilled. I'm going to remove this partial level because that was the partial level. Okay, that was the target. While this target has been traded or market has taken that high or that relatively equal highs, I have seen that it is a shallow run. So while it is a shallow run, still the buy side liquidity is valid over there. So that was the new buy side liquidity level. Then this market fall and closed this unfilled gap 100%. I was watching this too low. So here, this too low, I was watching. If this candle go 1 tick below that low, this breaker block is not valid anymore. So you know all of these rules. So sometimes you get confused, brother. It left very clean sell side liquidity. Why you are looking for buy? No, sir, it didn't leave the sell side liquidity. It has proved that I'm not going to take that low because this whole setup is still valid. Then here, low, high, lower low, highest up close body close candle was my breaker block. I was looking for buy over here. Of course, it has been outlined in our Discord as well. Unfortunately, this candle didn't give me the entry opportunity from that breaker block. If it could give me that entry opportunity from this order block, sorry, breaker block, that would be my next buy. Stop loss has to cover that breaker block. As you can see, it's just 16 handle. I would love to put it below that candle which has made this fair value gap as well. Okay, so I would love to do it over here. Maybe 22 handle, I will go for 20 handle. Just randomly, I'll go for 20 handle. And my target will be this buy side liquidity. That was my plan. Unfortunately, market didn't give me the entry opportunity. Instead, it has done the 22 YT model, or in my opinion, our well-known setup. Market structure shift, entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. Trade that entry fair value gap, keep going higher. It is called the well-known setup. I have talked about this thing in 2023, I guess. Yeah, end of 2023. We have traded this well-known setup lot of times. But here my intention was to take the entry from this breaker block again. After this order block entry, that was the breaker block entry, because of this unfilled gap has been filled 100% by that candle and failed to take some specific level. Now you can say, brother, you told that clean liquidity can't be taken. It's not the clean lows. This low and that low are not the clean lows. Clean lows means it has to be same tick by tick. Okay, so it's maybe that this low is kind of 1700 700.00. This low has to be 1700 700.00, but it's 1700 700.25. So it's not clean lows. If it is not clean lows, I don't care about that lows. But if it was clean lows, I wouldn't think about that buy anymore. Even if it was a perfect breaker block, I wouldn't go for that because it was clean lows. So that was the second buying opportunity for yesterday. Unfortunately, market didn't give me that entry opportunity. Instead, it has given us that 56 handle perfectly. So the whole morning session, I was looking for buying opportunity. Market didn't give me anything. If you are framing any sell, congratulations, brother, because you have got a lot of sell over there. I was looking for buy. I have been waiting. I had to wait until 2 p.m. So while 2 p.m. appeared on the chart, I got my opportunity to take the buy, to take my profit. So this was the trade for yesterday, and finally that was the next opportunity. Unfortunately, market didn't give me the entry opportunity. So this is how I have traded yesterday, even though it was bad to you, but it was so beautiful for me yesterday because we have found that huge profit. And then this market is bullish. Let's see how this market works today. I hope that it will be like bullish as well, if I'm not wrong. And I will try to frame some bull run actually. Now I'm done with my pre-market analysis. I'm done with that. On my right, this is 15-minute chart. On my left, this is 1-minute chart. Okay. Hey brother, hope you are well. Good afternoon everyone. Hey Jason, good afternoon brother. Do you ever trade or do you trade in time? Do you ever trade or do you trade in time? What type of question is that, brother? Good morning, Archana. Walaikum salam. Tony, how are you? This guy is like the killer. Tony is the killer, man. He's killing the market every day. I respect you, man. Stacks. Thank you for analysis too. Let's make money, brother. Let's go, man. Let's go. But before that, make sure that you have pushed the like button. Let me check how many likes did I get. What the hell is that? Yeah, speed is okay. Man, 147 people are watching, 51 likes. Not bad. And not good at all. At least make it 70, brother. Please. 50%, okay? Make it 70. Please push the like button. Please push it. Before 9:30, please push the like button. Make it 70 likes, please. Am I going to touch 10,400 subscribers by today? Good morning, Archana. Good evening, Sharada. Shazin sir, once you told us to remember you to talk about the last macro reset. I will talk about that while I will be in PM session. And more importantly, I will do that in Friday. Hey, Tony, I learned all from you, brother. Don't say like that way, man. You are the killer, man. But thank you so much for that compliment, brother. Thank you so much. Make it 147 likes. 147. I'm expecting like just 70. That buy side liquidity is also imminent. SMT have to correct. Wow, that's more thing. Okay, so let's see. This is the 9:30 open. Okay, this is the 9:30 open. Let me go to the electronic trading or okay. Let's see if it can make the first presented gap and send give us any opportunity to take sell. Yesterday the first presented gap didn't work at all. Let's see about today. Look what I have write it down. First presented gap according to me. So if you have any problem with this first presented gap, please don't mark it. Okay, this is the gap according to me. Until now I don't know it will be like 5 handle or not, or it is going to close the full gap. Okay, it's not my first presented gap anymore because there is no gap. When is the next giveaway? The next giveaway is going to be Friday, but this is for only the 10 people who has the highest point. Then the next giveaway will be next week Monday for everyone. That is gonna be 150k take profit trader account, 150k account. I'm watching this candle. Okay, so you remember the hourly chart. This is that order block. Okay, so it didn't reach until this order block. That is some kind of confusing thing. So why it didn't trade that order block? If it could trade that order block, that could be the best case of scenario. As well as it didn't reach to this entry favorable gap, it didn't reach to this last favorable gap. So it is not certain what it is going to do. So let him first decide what it would love to do. Good morning, Jamie. How to got to position where I get more points? You have to spend more time in YouTube. I mean, in live, you will get more points. Those people who spend more time here, I mean, watching the live with me, they are getting more points. Okay, those points are coming after watching the live. Just let me mark a box over here so that I can know this is that hourly order block level. Okay. I prefer that it doesn't make any CV. Instead, it will trade this gap and then it will make the BC. So I will be able to take the buy according to the price action, according to the first presented gap. It would be the best for me if you do that. Let's see. In the meantime, if any of you would love to take sell, please go for that. If I don't get any opportunity, I will not frame any trade. But I'm not going to do anything against my analysis. Nothing. Okay, come on, man. This is that order block. Please trade that order block. That would be best. That would be best, man. Come on. Still now it didn't trade that entry or the last gap. So let's see. I'm not reading any of your comment. Okay, I'm watching the market. So let me wait for the setup. Wow, volume imbalance. I really prefer that it will tap at least to this box. It didn't tap it. Say here, I don't like this thing. Of course, it doesn't need to trade this order block. Of course, it doesn't need to do that. But if it could tap over there, then it could trade the entry gap at least the entry gap. And then if it go a bit lower, then it will trade the last gap from 50 minutes. Then it will start to go higher. That is the best case of scenario for me. It will tap there, it will go higher. It can fall a bit below this 830 open. It is acceptable. Come on, man. Why it is making the volume balance over there? You see, this candle closed there, this candle opened there. This candle closed there, this candle opened there. This is the sign that this market is going to fall. What the hell? Still now, I don't have the first presented gap. If you have any, please mark that. I don't have. Okay, it's not the first presented gap, sorry. There is no gap. Of course, there is a gap, but it's not my first presented gap. We don't have any red folder news so far, I remember. We don't have any red folder news. So if there is orange news, I really don't care about that. Is there any red folder news? So far, I remember there is no red folder news. Come on, man, fall a bit, trade this area, then go higher. What are you doing? Using this volume balance to go higher? Seriously? Now this can be your first presented gap, no, but not mine. Okay, so from there to this volume balance, yeah, that is still, that is not 5 handle. We can let Trump go. We don't believe in him. So if Trump do something that is just an accident, we'll say that is an accident. Come on, what are you doing? I'm more interested to look for buy, but the best case of scenario, if it could tap over there around this area, that box, which is the order block level from the hourly chart, that would be the best case of scenario for taking the buy. And I really don't know how to use this volume imbalance. See this volume balance? I really don't know how to use this one. So it is my bad luck. You can say bad luck. I never know how to use this volume imbalance to take entry. But so far I have seen that it has been respected and market went higher. I was waiting for a bullish gap. If I would get that, that would be my best buying opportunity. Until now, I don't have the first presented gap, so I don't have any opportunity to take the buy or sell. I'm still waiting for, according to the price action, I have nothing to do over here because this market didn't give me any opportunity to take entry until now from the price action as well. You know, this is my last line to think that the bull run, this is the last line, and if it is overzealous, it will reach until this area. Even though this buy side liquidity is taken, this line and then that line, these two line is my next area to think about the bull run. Let's see if it can make the buy, I'm sorry, first presented gap over here. Okay, that's my first presented gap so far, as well as the liquidity level gap. Okay, so let's see. I don't know it will be like that or not. I don't know. If it is not like that, I am not going to take this entry. Oh, shit. I'll put it over there if after that candle close. Three, two, 1, 0. This is the first presented gap according to me. If anyone has any objection, you can go somewhere else. Okay, but I would love to use this gap as my first presented gap. Stop loss is below that candle which has made this first presented gap. Target is 25 handle. Stop loss is below that candle and target is 25 handle. That's all. So let's see if it can. There is no volume balance, so I don't need to worry about the volume balance. While trading demo, because I have to give the account to you guys, that's why. I wish it will take me. I wish it will take me. MNQ is different. Well, I don't know what to say about the MNQ. If it keep going higher, I will wait for some kind of lower manipulation, then I will go for the buy again. If it keep going higher, this entry is not according to the price action. This entry is according to the first presented gap. That's all. This is the lower quadrant level. See this line, this black line is the lower quadrant level from yesterday's opening gap. This is the 50% of yesterday's opening gap. This is the upper quadrant, this is the high, and finally here somewhere is the new week opening gap low. So this is the new week opening gap low. That is the last line for me to think about the buy until that area. I was extremely bullish. Unfortunately, market didn't provide me any bullish fair value gap over here. If it could provide me some, that first presented gap was here, I would be very very confident to take my buy from there. Unfortunately, it didn't provide me that. So if it keep going higher now, that is just my bad luck. I was waiting for something specific here around this area, thought that it will trade any of this level, but it didn't trade for a bit, for a tick. It didn't trade that level, but it is still acceptable and it will keep going higher, but it's okay. Can you please check the 10 people with highest points? I need to up my points before Friday, lol. Oh man, come on. This is really so frustrating, okay? While the analysis worked perfectly, but market didn't give the entry opportunity, so frustrating. If it keep going higher, I can't take any kind of buy without any lower manipulation. It has to do the lower manipulation, then I have to go for the buy. No entry. Yeah, Marcus, there is no entry, man. Mahdi, Rabi, Tamimi, Outlander, Jack, Mourad, Taslim Imon, Sharoda, DB, and Hugutru. Okay, so Gupta is out of that line. This is the 10 people. Mahdi, Rabi, Tamimi, Outlander, Jack, Mourad, Taslim Imon, Sharoda, DB, Hugutru. Out of these 10 people, I'll give that 150k account. This entry is valid until 4 p.m. today. Until 4 p.m. Yeah, I don't care about that orange folder news, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. Come on, man. If it reach over here to this area, around this area, I have to frame the sell then. This is very frustrating because no buy is valid while market is below the new week opening gap. I have to frame the sell, but my bias is bullish. I'm expecting this market will keep going higher. It will break all of this area and it will go for the all-time high. So, but while market is here, I have to frame the sell only. No buy is valid. So what I do around this area, no trade for me. I prefer this market is not coming here or until this new week opening gap low. Instead of that, it will fall. It will give me an buying opportunity and then it will come here so that I can say that my trade is done for today. I can say that like that way. Yeah, we missed that flight. Just my bad luck. DJ 2000, you have to stay here in our stream, live stream. You will get that point, brother. Guys, you are getting so much. You are taking this so serious. Please don't take it so serious, man. Just 150k account. I'm going to give those people, the first 10 people, just one account. Out of these 10 people, anyone can be the winner. It doesn't mean that I will keep doing this thing. No, this is the one time offer. Okay, maybe maximum one more time I will do that. Next 150k take profit trader test account, I will give only the subscriber. If you are my subscriber, you'll be able to join to that. Okay, maybe one or two. I don't know how much they are going to give. If they provide me two more 150, then I will give two more 150 to all of you. I will choose randomly. Okay, so no need to worry about that anymore. Just one account, I'm going to appreciate them. 10,399. Yeah, that's the subscriber. I didn't notice. Yeah, guys, can I touch 10,400 subscriber by today? Let's see, DV. Let's see, man. I have to win. Okay, I got 95 likes. Please push the like button as well. You wanna chase the market? Go and chase it. I'm not going to chase this market. I miss it. I am absolutely okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. I don't care about that. According to the price action, there is no entry to me. I don't know how to use this volume balance. To be honest, I have no idea how to use this volume balance. I never used the volume balance to take my entry. So I'm really sorry if any of you knew that you can take the entry from this volume balance. Congratulations, brother. I don't know how to use the volume balance. So until now, I didn't see any entry opportunity. If this market keep falling, take some swing low, then start to go higher. That is my next buying opportunity until market reach any of this level, these two levels. We are in 15-minute hourly fair value gap. Okay. I think you are talking about the bearish gap. You are talking about this gap. I'm interested to see that this market will come here to this gap, which is inside this new week opening gap. So this is the entry gap, not entry gap actually, but as well as the last gap, but not interested to see this will hold the market, send it lower. It has to reach until this new week opening gap. I prefer it will go through all of this area by today. I prefer that one. It will go through everything. But let's see. Reaction from that gap. Remember that gap from 15 minutes, that gap reaction will send the market lower. That's my buying opportunity. Come on, man, 10,399 subscriber. I just need one more subscriber to touch 10,400. Someone, please subscribe to our channel. Please go for that. Natalia, how are you, sister? It's been a long. I don't see you, man. See you, sis. Natalia, where you have been? I think you were with Patrick when I hate him. Thanks, I'm good. Awesome, sis. I try to remember the names actually. So if you comment, then I try to remember those names. Liquidity level fair value gap, okay? This liquidity level, if it can make that liquidity level fair value gap, it's very strong. Take buy from first presented fair value gap or wait for new setup. If it come to this first presented gap, that is automated buy, right? That is automated buy. It is valid until 4 p.m. That is not according to our price action. So if I push the button from this first presented gap, that is an automated buy. From there, stop loss will be below that candle, 16 handle for 25. This is an automated buy. This entry, I don't need any explanation. I don't need to do any kind of explanation. But if you ask me about enter into this market, I prefer this. This area I will look for the buy. After the manipulation, then I'll go for the buy. Why? Because market has already left. The run has been done already. So the run starting point was here. I missed the starting point. So I need a new starting point. I got it, bro. Thank you, Gagjam. No, it's 10,400 yet. Or I got it. Let me check. Wow. Congratulate me, man. 10,400 subscriber. Thank you so much, whoever has subscribed at last. Thank you so much, brother, to make it 10,400. This buy is an automated buy. Okay, it's not an price action buy. Sheesh, big man. Okay. Thank you, Gangjang. Thank you so much, man. Al Mahmoudi, thank you so much, brother. I'm getting 100 subscriber, 100 subscriber. That's awesome. Like 3 months ago, I had 10k subscriber. Now I have 10k 400 subscriber, man. It's a big community now. Guys, please join to our Discord. You will get the link in the pinned comment. It's absolutely free. This fall, if it fall until this first presented gap, that is more confident to take the buy from here. If this fall happen until the first presented gap. Hey Joan, thanks for that penguin, man. Thank you, Gupta, for sharing the Discord link. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, thank you, Gupta. If anyone is interested to join to our Discord, please use that link Gupta has shared. It's better because market didn't provide me any entry opportunity before the orange folder news. So it will be so much easier for us not to worry about that orange folder news as well. Sir, please tell about gold. I don't trade gold, brother. Unfortunately, I don't trade gold. So if I talk about gold, it maximum will be wrong because I have no idea what is happening in gold. That is why I'm not talking about gold. Look, I'm waiting for this, but I'm not asking you to wait for this. You can simply go for trade. If you find any setup, go for the trade. I can miss the trade and I'm absolutely okay with that. But I don't want to chase the market. That's my problem. I love to sacrifice my trade entry, but I don't want to enter into the market without any logic. With logic, I will enter into the market, then it is a losing trade, I don't care. But without logic, I don't want to get a profit. I don't want to get it. If you think that this market will reverse from there, it will never fall, it will never do the manipulation, you would love to take the buy from there, go for it. I have no problem with that, okay? Just don't blame me that, brother, I didn't take that entry because you were looking for that. Okay, Marquis, you have 70 points. That's awesome, man. Take profit trader. I prefer take profit trader rather than anyone. Marcus, we are talking about the self-funded account, right? I think that if I'm not wrong, if you would love to trade your self-fund account, then you need huge backup or huge capital because of the leverage. That means if you have 10k, okay, you have 10k capital, you won't be able to take two mini contract entry. You won't be able to take it because leverage won't support that. If I'm not wrong. When is the giveaway? Friday, brother. DV Friday. So, in my opinion, we should make more money from prof firm because you are thinking that okay, I'm profitable. Maybe 3 months, 6 months, you are profitable. Trust me, man. Sometimes market is shit. Sometimes market is shit. 1 minute to go. Oh man, come on. Don't do that. If it doesn't happen, I will not take any entry. Okay, simple. Sometimes markets are shit. Now maybe you are 6 months consistently profitable trader. After 6 months, this market is bad. For any reason, it's bad. Maybe Trump started to do the craziness again. Maybe there is some kind of war. Maybe something happened in the global wise. That moment, while you will take some losing trade, maybe 1 month is a bad month for you. 1 month. You will blow your mind and you will think that, man, I'm a consistent profitable trader. What is happening? You will you will blow your mind because of our psychology. Your psychology will tell you that, man, I was profitable for 6 months. What happened to me suddenly? You will start to doubt your analysis. This is the news candle. Okay, that is the news candle. You will start to doubt your analysis, and then you will blow your whole money. Maybe 10K, you will blow all of them. But in prop firm, the profit is like boom on MNQ first presented fair value gap. In prop firm, if you trade the prop firm, okay, and then you blow the account, ultimately you are going to blow maybe how much you are going to blow? Come on, what is happening? Yeah, in MNQ, this is the first presented gap. You are going to blow maybe $100 only, because that prop firm was like $100 only. So I really appreciate, keep trading the prop firm, at the same time you make some profit from there. Wow, it was awesome in MNQ. That was the first presented gap in MNQ. Yeah, Sophia, you did a good job, sister. 18208 entry, 18208 entry, 18208 entry. Okay, you took the entry over there. That's awesome, sister. Okay, the MNQ chart is little different. This is the first presented gap in MNQ. MNQ. No, it's not the first presented gap. So if anyone would love to mark it as your first presented gap, or this one or that one, it's not valid. Or not even this gap. It's not first presented gap. The first presented gap is here from MNQ. This is the first presented gap. Market tapped here for the first time. That is the run for 25 handle. I don't care, it will keep going higher or not. Wow, it was awesome. I took that long at 939. SP did the same fair value gap. I know that Hero doesn't look at, okay, it doesn't matter if you used that SP or not, but 939. Okay, so you took the entry from here, I guess, Miguel. It's okay, brother. I didn't take it when I find this difference between NQ and MNQ. I'm seeing last time MNQ and NQ, while MNQ made the first presented gap last time. Remember, MNQ gap worked perfectly instead of the NQ gap. Today also the MNQ gap worked perfectly instead of the MNQ worked perfectly instead of the NQ. So I'm getting confused now these days. But according to ICT, he told that NQ chart is much more precise. NQ chart with the comparing with MNQ. By the way, this is the lower quadrant of yesterday's opening gap. So it has worked here as a support, and this market is going higher. Okay, if it come here to this gap, I will frame my first buy for today before tapping to this line. If it come here, I'll frame my first buy for today. It's a risky buy, but I'll go for that. So this is going to be my trade. If it touch that 50%, I'm not going to take that entry. Why is that? Because market is bullish, not interested to retrace. So if it would love to give me the retracement, it should give me the retracement from that. I prefer to take buy from this area. Even though it didn't do the manipulation, it has given me the market structure shift, fair value gap, entry, last fair value gap, entry, fair value gap, last fair value gap. I would love to take my buy from this entry fair value gap. This will be my target. I'm going to put my target until the new week opening. This is that new week opening gap low, 306 here, maybe 305. Okay, until this area, after taking some partial here. If it takes me from this gap, if it tap here, this entry is not valid anymore. If it tap here, so before tapping to this line, if it come here, I'll be in the market. This is the partial, this is the trade. before tapping to this line. If it doesn't take me, I'm okay with that. Nine forty gap, 940, 940, 940. You're talking about this gap. It's not my first presented gap. My first presented gap was over there. In NQ, that was the first presented gap. Right. 565, 671. Yeah, that's the first presented gap. So let's see if it can take me. It's a little risky because market didn't do the manipulation, but still I would love to believe it will work, because if market would love to give me the reaction, it should give me the reaction from that 50% of that yesterday's opening gap. So I'd love to catch that run from that gap. There is entry gap, there is the last gap. I covered both of these gap by one gap. If it is a losing trade, I will wait for that manipulation to come here, then I will frame the next buy again. Now let's see if it can take me. If it doesn't take me, I'm absolutely okay with that. Not going to chase the market. We'll wait for the setup. If it take me, I'll go for it. If it doesn't take me, I'll let it go. My bias was bullish. It didn't provide me the entry. I'll simply say that just my bad luck. Like yesterday's breaker block entry. Remember? The breaker block didn't take me. It's okay. It will tap to this line. My trade is done. I'm not going to touch this market anymore. What's your liquidity? I have already talked about the liquidity, brother. All of this line, I have already talked about them. Okay, it came here. This entry is not valid anymore. So for me, I'm not going to take this entry anymore. If it would take me from there, that would be my partial. I would put my stop loss to the break even, would hold my trade until this area. As it tapped over there, not going to touch it anymore. Okay, just let's see if it can reach over here or not. I have missed it, and I'm absolutely okay with that. Brother, that is the order block. Bullshit, that's not the order block. But it is going to work. Go for it. I have no problem with that. I'm not going to use this one as my order block, because this is not my order block. It is going to work. Okay, my bad, but this is not my order block. Let me check the MNQ a bit. Yeah, from MNQ also this is not the order block. No, from MNQ it's the order block actually. There is a volume balance, so it's an order block. From MNQ it's an order block, but NQ, that is not the order block. Remember yesterday market open started to fall, and today market open started to go higher. Seriously, am I still online? Yes, I am. If I keep missing, I have no problem. I'll be around the PM session. I'll be here in live again around the PM session as well. Seriously, 402 subscriber. Thank you so much, brother. 402 subscriber. Excuse me. Those people who has taken the buy or sell, I don't know. They are so happy. If you are already profitable, no need to trade this market anymore. If you are already profitable, and if you are trading prof firm like take profit trader, it should be done. Please withdraw your money right now. Your trade is done. You are profitable for 3 months, at least. I got 144 votes, 147 votes actually. 38% of the people are profitable for 3 months, consistently profitable. Wow, awesome. 62% people are not consistently profitable. Brother, I told you, follow one rules. I'm talking to this 62% people. Follow one rule. My challenge, you will be a profitable trader. That is my challenge. Make sure that you have at least 3 to 5 funded account. Now you are not allowed, I mean, you are not able to pass the level, go and use the Tradify. I'm not saying or I'm not promoting this, because Tradify is really like suitable for most of the people. They really believe that it's really stable. That is what I'm saying. There is no problem with the payout or any kind of problem. Please use Tradify to get your funded account. Now when you will have 3 to 5 funded account, follow one rules. Every account, one win, stop. Two loss, stop. Switch the next account. One win, stop. Two loss, stop. Switch next account. One win, stop. Do that for 5, 7, 10, whatever funded account you have. Don't trade one funded account. It's my request to everyone. Don't trade one or two funded account. Don't do that. It's so difficult, so difficult to get the payout from one or two account. Now if you are trading take profit trader, that is different matter, because take profit trader give you daily payout. Please follow that rules. You will be profitable. That is my challenge. If you don't get profit, come back to this live, tell me that, brother, I followed your rules for 1 month or 2 months, because it will take times. Your first payout will take times. Either way, you are blowing account, you're not getting profit, right? So give some times, maybe 1 month, maybe maximum 2 months for your first payout. And then every 5 days, or if you take profit trader, every day you will come here and tell me, brother, I got payout, brother, I got payout, brother, I got payout, brother, I got payout. That is my challenge, man. I'm open challenge. That is an open challenge. That is an open challenge, brother. If you can prove me wrong, whatever you will say, I will do that for you. If you can prove me wrong. Tapped to this new week opening gap low. See this tapped low. I would love to think about fall a bit. Okay. So this highest up close body close candle, I will use that candle for my sell. I know I'm doing something very bad, highly risky, but I'll go for sell from this candle. That candle stop loss will be 1 tick above this. And target will be this fair value gap. Okay, that fair value gap will be target. If it takes me, if it make a fair value gap over here, I have to frame, I mean, I have to limit, sell limit will be to the top of this fair value gap, and stop loss will cover the order block open. As you can see, it's a very small range. I will cover the min threshold of that order block. If it makes a fair value gap over here, then I will switch this line to this area. I'll show it to you. It's a little risky, but I will go for that because it should give me the reaction, and I'm expecting that reaction is giving me from the new week opening gap low. That is the entry. Stop loss, I'll put it over there. So you can see here, entry will be there. Stop loss is here, which is 13 handle. I'm absolutely okay with that. 13 handle from this gap. Covered that min threshold of that order block. See this order, okay, it will be a bit higher, okay, a bit higher here, there. So 14 handle stop loss for 41 handle target. In the meantime, I will take a partial, so I will go for 20 handle partial. Wherever is the 20 handle, I will take the partial over there. So let me go for 20 handle. Okay, I will take the partial over here. if it takes me. Why? Because it should do the retracement, and I'm expecting the retracement is going to happen from the, oh man, come on, come on, what you are doing? Take me, take me, take me. Seriously, why it is not providing any entry opportunity today? Come on. I wanted to catch this fall because that fall is obvious from 50%. Remember the opening gap 50%, as well as the opening gap low. I mean, sorry, new week opening gap low. This is that reaction. I wanted to catch that reaction. Unfortunately, market didn't give me the entry opportunity. Just my bad luck. From that order block, no. From that fair value gap, no. So it's just a bad luck. If it reaches to this gap, this entry is not valid anymore. So until it doesn't reach to this gap, I would love to prefer that sell. If it tapped to this gap, one just tapped over there, no more sell is valid to me. I prefer immediate reaction, so either this candle or that candle. If it could tap to this area, that could be the best area for taking the sell. But still, I will try to take this sell if it takes me. Can I take my entry from here? No, I can't do that. You would love to do that, please go for that. I'm not interested to chase the market. It will come here, I'll take it. It doesn't come here, no trade is valid. It will tap to this line, this sell is not valid anymore to me. That means market didn't give me the entry opportunity. It should give me, it didn't give me. Not from order block, not from that fair value gap. I'm absolutely okay with that. It will tap to this line, my trade is done. I'm not going to take this entry anymore. I missed it. Brother, you are missing every trade. Okay, find someone else who is going to give you the entry opportunity. I'm not that good, sorry. I wanted to catch that fall, okay, until this area. Are you bullish? 100% no. At the morning session, anybody can you tell me what was my highest line for buying? Anybody can tell me that? What was the highest line for buying? I told that exactly. There was no confusion. There was no maybe. There was no something. I told that. No, it was not new week opening gap low. It was not new week opening gap low. Absolutely, Sophia. Absolutely, Sophia. This line was my exact target or buying opportunity for today. That line. This is the 50% of yesterday's RTA's gap, regular trading hour gap. If this market is overzealous, then it will reach until the low of this new week opening gap. I'm not sure it will come over here or not. I didn't know that. But it will come until this area. I was so much confident that it will come over here. I don't know it will tap over there or not. Yeah, it fortunately tapped over there. I framed my selling opportunity because I was expecting the reaction until this area. Why this gap? This gap is aligned with 15-minute bullish gap. Why this bullish gap is important to you? It's not important to me, but it can be the first fair value gap that can reverse the market again for the new day opening gap until this area, or the 50% of this new week opening gap. It has that power. So that is the safe place to take the sell until this gap from 15 minute chart. I don't trade AMD, Marquis. So if anyone can help Marquis, please help him. I don't trade AMD, so I don't know Is it AMD or not? AMD is confusing for me. First selling opportunity didn't take me. Second selling opportunity didn't take me. Brother, this is the order block. Take buy from there. Of course not. This candle and that candle, both of them are the same. But it is working. It worked here. I don't care. Today it worked here. Tomorrow it doesn't work. Tomorrow you will see that this has fallen, came to this gap, then it started to go higher. I don't want to blow my mind after seeing one day, just one day it has worked over here. Or maybe one day it has worked from this candle. I'm not interested to use this one. I would love to prefer some kind of sell instead of taking buy. My bias is not bearish, remember. I'm not thinking that it will reverse from there, it will start to fall. I'm not thinking like that. I'm still bullish. I'm still thinking that this will be broken. All of this area will be broken. But I can't take sell while market is just below that new week opening gap low. So I have to wait a body close above that new week opening gap low. Then I will look for that what to say, I mean that 50% of that new week opening gap, 50%. I'll look for buy from there to there. Yeah, more. I'm not finding any entry opportunity. I think my bad luck. This thing should happen from there, and this order block, I'm still expecting it will respect that order block and then make the propulsion block, then it will fall again. I'm still expecting that things, but this thing should happen from there, but it's not working like that way. Let's see if it can keep going higher, or if it make a propulsion block to take me a sell. I'm not bearish, remember. I wanted to catch that fall. See this retracement? I wanted to catch that retracement. So I was not bearish. I'm still bullish. But I can't just frame the sell while market is just below that new week opening gap low. So I have to wait for body close above that new week opening gap low. In the meantime, I would love to prefer to see if it can make a propulsion block here to fall one more time, trade that gap little more. But remember, my bias is not bearish. I'm trying to catch the retracement, as it is not giving me the entry opportunity. But if you ask me what we should do, nothing. Right now, you should do nothing. Wait to see if body can close above this new week opening gap low. Then start to look for buy again until the dotted line or the 50% of that new week opening gap. That we should do. Wow, Ben, congratulations, brother. Hey Baragan, what happened? T2 doesn't analyze quarterly theory. Oh, okay, that is, I think, market maker X model. He was asking about market maker X model, Marquis. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Is it quarterly theory? I don't think so. It is much price action and other ICT concepts. I think so. I don't know. I'm just reading the market, brother. That's all. MNQ didn't tap to that fair value gap or the new week opening gap yet. I don't want to add MNQ here. I will get confused then. For the buy from 50 minute for quick scalp, trailing stop out now. That's cool, man. That's cool. I missed it, man. Hey Erdogan, did you trade today? Did you get any entries? I know that some of you are still, I mean, already profitable. Congratulations, brother. I didn't get any entry opportunity, and I'm extremely sorry for that. I'm still waiting. I tried to frame to set up. It didn't work. So I missed both of them. I think most people are profitable today. Hard to catch extended runs now. Market is so volatile. Only scalps are working for me. That's cool, man. I'm waiting your. I'm waiting your. Oh, okay, okay. So you have already got your profit. That's cool, man. I didn't get any yet. Yes, same. Sharada, I didn't get. I'm watching this 50% as well. If it can work as an support now, if this can work as a support, so it has broken this, come back again above this 50% of that yesterday's PM. Sorry, regular trading hour 50%. Now, can it work as a support? Keep going higher. I'm not interested to look for. I'm sorry. I'm interested to look for sell, but I don't want to see any setup over here. Okay, I don't want to see any setup over there, but it has made a setup. This candle validates this as an propulsion block. So after this candle, this is my entry opportunity. Let's see. I sold MNQ off that order block since it didn't do the favorable gap or to different. There was a rejection block. It didn't touch. Okay. Okay, sis. If you got it, congratulations. It's risky for me, so I don't want to take the entry while market takes too long to come back again to this order block. I prefer to take my entry from the propulsion block. Unfortunately, it didn't give me the entry. I'm still waiting to see if it can give me that entry. If it give me that entry, I'll try to take the partial around 20 handle, and then I'll hold my trade for that line. Let's see if it can take me. Come on, now if this 50% work as a resistance, then it will not take me again. And I will start to cry. It's a risky entry, by the way. I'm going against my bias, but still, I would love to watch. I mean, I would love to work with this one. Come on, man. Come on, 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 come on. Take me, take me, take me while you were falling, can. It's not a good sign to take a sell from here. Should I take it? I hate you. I simply hate you. I simply hate you. Hate you. Hate you. I hate you. How many people are here? This guy is missing all the entry opportunity. Let me do a poll, okay? This is for fun. And please vote over here. Let me see how many people are going to vote it over there. This is for fun, okay? This guy T2. This guy T2. I can't take my entry right now because market went too far, came to this rejection block. See this rejection block? If it even tapped to this propulsion block, I can't take the propulsion block entry now. You want to take it? Go for it. I can't take it. Let me check. Okay, 44% people voted yes out of 30. So 15 people think that I don't know how to take entries. Man, I'm going to cry now. Okay. I'm going to cry now. Seriously. Oh man. চাচ্চু, হ্যাঁ চাচ্চু বলো, আমি লাইভে। হ্যাঁ, দুইটাই, মানে PM PM দুইটাই। কই তুমি? আছে। Okay. I vote yes, but only for a joke. Israel, thank you so much, man. Good job, guys, for voting. I tapped by mistake one yes, sorry. No, no need to be sorry, man. It's just for fun. You know what I know. Okay, 58% people are saying that okay, it's wrong. Thank you. Better to join the future scam. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Please join. I vote yes only to make myself feel better for also missing every field today. Oh, man, it's just a bad luck. First buy didn't take me. Perfectly hit my target. Second sell didn't take me. Perfectly hit my target. Third sell didn't take me. Came until my partial, then it reverse. Okay, but at least gave me the partial. What I can do, man? I tried 3 times, market didn't take me. It doesn't mean that I'm going to take myself from this order block. No, I'm not going to do that. Today it worked here. Tomorrow it is not going to work. I know that. So I'm not interested to do that because it's absolutely gambling. I don't want to gamble over there. That was the propulsion block entry. I tried to catch that run. I didn't get that run. I'm absolutely okay with that. Yeah, better to join with future scalper, man. He's awesome. Guys, push the subscription button. 401 subscriber. I just need some more subscriber. Please make it 410 subscriber. 410 and push the like button. 172 people are watching. Push the like button. If I don't get the entry, I'm not going to push the button. I'm so sorry for that. If I make you disappointed, I'm so sorry for that. I'm not here to show you that entry. I'm here to explain the price action so that I can take my entry with some logic that is going to repeat again and again. Today's market is not feeling me. I'm absolutely okay with that. Like yesterday, that breaker block entry, this breaker block entry we have outlined 1,000 times ago. Sorry, thousands years ago. Here, that breaker block entry. After catching that order block run for 56 handle, we framed that breaker block entry as well, but market didn't take me. And finally, boom, boom. I don't care if it doesn't take me. If it takes me, I know how to look for that breaker block. I know that how I can leave that sell side liquidity, even though it is so clean. Even though it's so clean, I know how to leave that liquidity. Why market is not taking that liquidity? Why it should not take that liquidity? Because there is a reason. When I know the reason, I would love to work with that. Market will take me or it doesn't take me, I don't care about that. This is what it is, okay? It will take me, I'll go for it. It doesn't take me, I don't care about that. Even didn't give us the first presented gap entry as well. This candle didn't tapped over there, okay? Loving you is the losing game. TSMC trader, market maker is watching you, manipulating you, lol. Oh man, I was waiting for Erdogan. I was waiting for ICT trader. I was waiting for, what was his name? Niamti. And those guys are awesome. What are those guys? I know they have made thousands of dollars. Hit the like, you hit target profit first and with emotions. Welcome, uncle. How are you, uncle? How about you, uncle? What are you doing here, uncle? I love you, uncle. Your girlfriend is angry with you, lol. Don't say like that, or then I'll force her. If the 15-minute candle close above this new opening gap high, I will start to look for buy again. If it doesn't close here, I will start to frame sell again. This M session is playing us. I'm not going to chase it. I think I should cheat on NQ. That time has come. Go to even S&P. Yes, go over there. কাকে আসছে? খুলনা থেকে আসছে না? ভালো হইছে আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। হ্যাঁ? তুমি কি এখন বাড়ি যাবো মনে মুরগির মতো? তুমি কি মনে মুরগির মতো বাড়ি যাচ্ছি তা দিবা? না, তুমি যদি বাড়িতে না যাও তাহলে আমি লাইভ শেষ করে দিব 20 মিনিট পরে পিএম সেশন করবো আর কি, পরে এসে পিএম সেশন করবো। আর তুমি যদি মনে মুরগির মতো বাড়িতে চাই ডিমের তা দাও, তাহলে আই কন্টিনিউ। হ্যাঁ, ও হোম মিনিস্ট্রি কি করে? ডিপেন্ড অন হোম মিনিস্ট্রি, লেটস ডিপেন্ড অন হিম। Son Goku, hello brother. I'll come around the PM session, okay guys? If this morning session is shit, I don't care about that. But I'll come around the PM session. I'll make the profit around the PM session. That's my way to trade, okay? I think we're going to sweep yesterday's high and then possible reverse. Of course, I'm not expecting the reversal, to be honest. I'm expecting it will keep going higher. Just need to wait how this candle is going to close. I have to wait for that. I'll come for PM to drop the information. I'll be here in live around the PM session. I'll be a bit late, maybe 1:30, around 1:30 or 2, but I'll be here around the PM session because I have a lot to talk about the PM session. Neonti is here. See, Neonti is here. I entered since 9:30 using a 15-minute chart. My target is relatively equal highs inside new week opening gap NQ Slayer. See, I told you, he has already made thousands of the dollar. Netkid, hi Chitu, can you explain what is meant by manipulation? 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 How can I say that, man? Manipulation means something has taken some swing high, some relatively equal highs, some swing low, some relatively equal lows has been taken, or maybe previous day high has taken, previous day low has taken. That is called manipulation. Manipulation means manipulating the market. Whoever is thinking that that high is secured and that high is not going to be broken, but unfortunately that high is broken, that is called manipulation. So it has manipulated you. Congratulations Nyanti NQ Slayer for your profit, brother. I really respect you, not only you but also some other people. I really respect you guys, but I am the bad trader. I didn't get any trade, man, nothing. So I'm the baddest trader, worst trader ever. And you can see that people has voted over here. This guy doesn't know how to take entry. We agree, okay? 39% people push the yes button, okay? You can see out of 70 votes, like 30 people, so 39% people voted yes. I don't know how to take entries, and I'm absolutely okay with that. I prefer that, not to push the button. Instead pushing button, not to push the button. I love that, man. It's the bluffing move. I think so, brother. Let's see. I'm watching how this candle is going to close. That's all I'm watching. If it close above this new week opening gap low, I will start to look for buy. If it close below this new week opening gap low, I will start to look for sell again. Even though I'm not interested to take the sell, but yeah, I'll think about the selling opportunity instead of buying opportunity until the next certain move. ভালো আছো? তোমার বন্ধু কি ডিমে তা দিবে? Hey Son Goku, where are you from, brother? How do you understand the Bengali language, man? He's my uncle. Actually, we're joking. We're kidding, brother. Let's cheat on her at AM session. Then she'll follow us at PM session. It will work most probably. I will be here around the PM session, that's for sure. If there is no load shedding. I know I'm doing so many rants because I have nothing to say about this price action. I'm still waiting how this candle is going to close. I'm waiting for that candle close. No trade is valid from here for me. If you think a buy or sell, go for it. I have no opportunity to take buy or sell from here. Hi, as today is Tuesday, we were expecting manipulation today and tomorrow will fall. No, the manipulation has been done by yesterday because Friday it has done the TGIF. Monday the manipulation has done with the expansion. Tuesday is gonna start the run for Wednesday. Thursday will start the Tuesday and Wednesday will continue the continuation job. Thursday and Friday will do the reset. This is how I'm thinking. If the TGIF is done in Friday on Friday, then this is how the week works. The manipulation has been done already by yesterday. N24 PRG. What does it mean, brother? 50k starter account at my funded futures, the best deal and no activation fees. Use code T2 Wizard. Thank you so much, Gupta, for sharing that link from the my funded futures. Yes, guys, if you would love to use that code T2 Wizard, you will get the discount for 50k starter account. Thank you so much, brother. Missed trades is the price disciplined traders pay. Be proud you are disciplined, brother. I always feel proud of myself and proud of those people who are like me, who didn't get panicked if they miss a trade. I really respect them. Now you are great, my friend. Today the 1 minute chart didn't provide much, and I don't trust volume imbalances. They're not the strong PDRA. I don't know how to use the volume imbalances, brother. So I missed all the run. I tried to get some, but I didn't get. So this 15-minute candle has closed above this new opening gap low. My next target is this dotted line. Any kind of buying opportunity above this new opening gap low, I'll go for that. Not interested to look for sell until the 15-minute candle close below this new opening gap low. So my opportunity to take the buy has started from here. So let's wait for the opportunity. Order block. Could I use that order block? No, it's not an order block actually. It doesn't seems like an order block to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, but no more sell is valid to me until this market reach to this dotted line. If another body close below this new opening gap low from 15-minute chart, yes sir, I will start to think about sell again. Until then, I am interested to look for buy until this dotted line. If the body close above this dotted line as well as above this new opening gap high, this will be my next target. It will close above this line, it will come here. I want to see this market will break all of these things because from the weekly chart it should keep going higher. It should keep going higher. So I think my run has started already. Just didn't give me the entry opportunity, and I'm okay with that. I'd love to use this gap to take my buy. If there is a gap, I will take the buy from this gap. If there is a gap, if there is no gap, I'm not going to take the buy. From there until here, stop loss is going to be 1 tick below this low, just below that low. My first trade for today, I don't know it is going to take me or not, but my first trade for today. Take me, man. What are you doing? Don't do that. Come on. Did I miss anything? Oh, okay. Sorry, my mistake. My entry should be from there, okay? It should be from there. My mistake. It should be from there. My mistake. It should be the entry, but see, this candle tapped this gap. My mistake. This will be the partial, okay? Let's see if it can take me one more time. That will be okay. Here, I already in the market. Partial is 1:1. If it take me, sell limit without stopping me out. This will be the first partial. This will be the target. If it doesn't stop me out, the stop loss is 16 handle. First partial is 16 handle. Profit is this high of the new week opening gap. If I get stopped out, I will hold my trade for 11 a.m. New York local time. So after 11 a.m. I will frame my next trade. For the first time it has taken and it's going to stop me out. Are you kidding, man? Don't do that. Don't 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 do that. It should be one tick below that low, one tick below that low, or not one tick, actually I think two tick below that low. So here, if this market would love to go higher, it should not take that low. If it take that low, it will come here to the low one more time, which is the new week opening gap low. Okay, I got a stop out. We'll keep falling. We'll let him fall until this low and then start to look for buying one more time. No sell is valid to me. I'll keep looking for the buying opportunity. Because I am afraid of my stop loss. I can't put my stop loss and this chart is little delay. So if I push my market order, then my entry will be here around this area and then my stop loss will be much more bigger. So I care about the stop loss. I don't want to make it too much big. If this candle close below this low again, I will think about the sell again. Until then, any kind of buying opportunity above this new opening gap low, I will look for that. It has done the manipulation here. I'm really so happy to see that. If it go higher again and closed, come back again above this new opening gap low, make a setup over there, I'll go for that buy again. No trade sell is valid to me until this candle closed below this new week opening gap low. No sell is valid to me. I have got the manipulation. I will wait for the expansion again. Man. Hey Outlander, where are you been, man? Brother, you don't need to worry about that high of the day. All you know that inside of the new week opening gap, no trade is a good idea. Sujivan, no trade is a good idea while the market is inside the new week opening gap. Simple, brother. But I will go for that. Because I'm using the new week opening gap. Now, if it doesn't take me this time, I'm gonna kill this market. Seriously, I'm going to kill this market. This is really so bullshit if it doesn't take me this time. This is really gonna be so much frustrated if it doesn't take me this time. It should be okay. Is it buffering, guys? Come on, come on, come on. Take me, 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 take me. Ah, I can't use this fair value gap. To be honest, I can't use this fair value gap because my stop loss will be too big. 20 handle is okay. I can't use this fair value gap because of my stop loss. I know that I should use this fair value gap to take my entry while there is an order block and a fair value gap. I am not able to take this fair value gap entry because of the stop loss. So I would love to wait for the perfect entry. If it give me, I'm okay. If it doesn't give me, I should break up with my girlfriend. I should break up with her. I'm not afraid after getting that stopped out. I'm not afraid because it can do the manipulation. I was so much confident because market was not doing the manipulation, so history was repeating. That is why I took that entry from here, because I thought the history is going to be repeat again. But this time, while it has given me the entry, history didn't repeat. Instead, it has done the manipulation. So I want to take my entry from this area, exactly from there. If it take me, I'll go for it. If it doesn't take me, I'm not going to use this fair value gap to take my entry, as I am not able to put my stop loss. Simple. This will be this would be the first partial, and the target is actually the dotted line. So the dotted line is here. This dotted line will be the target. Now, if it doesn't take me, I'm gonna break up with her. I'm gonna break up with her. You can't hear anything, guys. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. As we use, no short, brother. Naseri, no short, brother. You can hear me, right? No short, no short, no short. Bad luck. I couldn't take my entry from this fair value gap, even though I knew it that it can be respected, that fair value gap can be respected. And this is the next line where market should go. Okay. My bad luck, I didn't get it. And I'm okay with that. Sorry, guys. I have to finish the stream. I have to close maybe the day with a loss. That loss, I don't care because I knew it. I'm going to get it. Because of the logic here, it has closed above the new week opening gap low. It should go until the dotted line. That is more obvious. This is the high of yesterday's opening gap. It came here, respected. Now, whatever it is, but I missed that entry opportunity. What you are talking about? Hello, 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 hello. It has the highest speed. Okay, your sound, my sound. Is it gone? Okay, guys, I actually missed this trade because of the stop loss. I missed that entry. So my entry should be from there. I was not able to take it. I wanted the entry exactly from there. Brother, clear my doubt. As we use 19 p.m. to 00 a.m. high and low of Asian range to trade London session in Forex, can we use this one Nasdaq if we want to trade London session? Someone please reply him. Someone please reply him. Okay, I missed this trade. Someone please reply Son Goku. I would love to see your reply. Okay, that is why I'm asking you. Otherwise, I would give him the reply. Don't worry about this. It's just the reaction from the opening gap high from yesterday. It has to come until this line. It has to come over there. Sound is gone. Hello, 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 hello. It should not be done. We hear you. Okay, I think it should be okay. I told that don't worry about that reaction. It's just the reaction of yesterday's opening gap high. It is coming here because this candle closed above the new week opening gap low. Next candle trade that new week opening gap low. It has to come to this dotted line. That was the entry opportunity from this fair value gap. I was not able to take that entry from this area because of my stop loss. I could take it if I wouldn't take that loss. I would go for the buy from here, would take the partial here. Like even if I take the partial here, it's 39 handle. And then I would hold my trade until this area. I know that why I have missed this trade. I have already told you that how to use this. Remember this area? I framed my trade from this order block, and while I have seen this parallel gap, I framed my trade from there. Here, I was not able to do that just because of the stop loss. Here, the stop loss was safe. And look, let me show you here, okay? From there to until the mean threshold, okay, it was 17 handle. Oh, okay, I was afraid because I have already taken a losing trade. So that is why I was afraid of that. Otherwise, this would be the perfect trade for that dotted line. That dotted line, 368. 368. Okay, until this line. It is just reacting from yesterday's PM session high. Sorry, yesterday opening gap high. Sound is back. Thank you. That's all I was talking about. Okay. I missed this trade, but I know why I have missed that trade. I was not thinking about call. No sell is valid until 15-minute candle close below this new week opening gap low. No sell is valid. Only buy is valid until that dotted line as the market has closed above this new week opening gap low. So this was the way to trade this market. I can chase the market from this gap. I'm not interested to chase it as I have already taken a loss. So I took the risk here. It stopped me out, did the manipulation, came back again, made the order block. Why this one is the order block? Nobody asked me this question. No one replied. Okay, brother, first of all, I don't use Asian session. First of all, I don't know what is called Asian session. I don't know what is Asian session. I don't know what is the importance of Asian session high or low. I never use Asian session for my trading. For London session, I have some specific rules. I would love to follow those type of rules. So Asian session doesn't have any relationship with the London session, in my opinion. So my trading style of London session is different. If you watch the London session folder from the YouTube channel, from this YouTube channel, from the playlist, you will get the London session folder, okay, a specific folder. You will understand the way I trade the London session. If you want the example, I can give it from today, okay. Just look at, I don't know it happened over here or not. Okay, so this is the high. With this high has made relatively equal highs. What is the time? The time was 3 a.m. Now you can see this is the hindsight. Market didn't make any kind of relatively equal lows over there. Is it? Okay, it has made. Here, this is the relatively equal lows. Until this high appeared on the chart, I will start to look for buy from 2 a.m. New York local time. Just remember, it has made relatively equal highs here, trade that fair value gap. It has made the relatively equal lows there, trade that fair value gap. Now I'm coming to 1 minute chart. This is that 1 minute chart. From 2 a.m. New York local time, I will start to look for my buying opportunity from 2 a.m. exactly from 2 a.m. So this is the 2 a.m. This candle is the 2 a.m. candle. Here market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. It has made the sell side liquidity. I'm so much confident to take the buy. This is the London session trade. Stop loss has to be below that low which has taken the liquidity. As you can see, it's 27 handle, not able to do that, so I'll make it 20 handle, because as it is highly volatile, I prefer 20 handle as my target. Just 20 handle. So over here, that 20 handle. If it is not highly volatile, it should be at least 15 handle. So you will go for 15 handle only. After coming here, while this market has made relatively equal highs, see this fair value gap, inversion fair value gap. I have only opportunity to take the sell from this inversion fair value gap. This candle tapped to this inverse gap. That, okay, it didn't tap. I'm so sorry. There is no sell for me. I will look for selling opportunity, but as it didn't tap to this gap, I have already missed that sell. My logic is London session is liquidity making session. It is going to make the liquidity. It has made the sell side liquidity. It has made the buy side liquidity. So London session 95% of the time is the liquidity making session. Where this market came, I told you that it will come here. I will observe how this market is going to close now. If it closes above this area, then it is coming to tap that line. By the way, this is not opening gap high. This was the upper quadrant. Okay, not the opening gap high, upper quadrant. So though I have missed this trade, sorry, I have taken that losing trade. This is my new buying opportunity. Unfortunately, I didn't go for this trade because I thought it is more than 20 handle, but I have to cover just the min threshold. My mistake, man. I was so much excited. That was my mistake. I have to take the entry from this fair value gap. I have to cover just the open of this order block, one tick of that order block. I have to cover that. As the stop loss is small, I can cover the min threshold of that order block, and I can hold my trade after taking the partial until a certain level, but it should go. My mistake, I thought it will be more than 20 handle because I was watching from there. It was like 20 handle until this, but unfortunately, if I take my entry over here, if you are confused, watch while I have framed this trade. That sell, I have framed that sell. Watch that one. That will be my buy above the order block here. Nobody asked me why this is the order block. Anyone has confusion about this candle, why it is order block? Can I get a boom, guys? Of course, man. Boom, Miyamti, you got the boom, man. Marco is pre-boom. By the way, anybody has taken that entry, all of you know how to take that entry. All of you. There is no one who can tell me that I didn't know, brother, how to take this entry. It didn't tap to this order block. That doesn't matter. Or is there anyone who can say that I didn't know how to take this entry, who are with me for so long? By the way, anybody took that buy? Let me know that as well, because that is my mistake. You should not do that mistake. And why that is the order block, I'm going to I will explain this one why it is order block. But remember, here I told that this is not order block because it didn't trade the fair value gap. This is not the order block because it didn't trade the fair value gap. But here I'm saying this is the order block. Why this is the order block? Still, it also didn't trade any fair value gap. So why this one is the order block? Who can tell me that? Nobody has taken that buy. Okay, no worries. You know the logic. How many times I have explained this thing? Body close above this low, constant crossment is the next target. Body close above this constant crossment, high is the next target. 90% of the time market will do that. But here is a problem. There is a new day opening gap. So you have to wait until the body close above the new day opening gap. Then until this area. Come on, man, come on. Internet is disturbing. Okay, then I will close the stream actually. Pre-close, but I will come back around the PM session. Maybe it will be a bit late, around 2 PM, but I'll come. My question, why is that order block? Why this one is order block? No. For being an order block, it has to trade the fair value gap. Without trading fair value gap, there is no order block. There is nothing called change in state of delivery if it doesn't trade the fair value gap. Now my question is, why that one is order block? Is there anyone who can tell me that? Because I have explained this in my life at least 10 times. 10 times in my life. I have explained why this one is the order block. Brother, I think my point is clear. If it doesn't trade the fair value gap, it's not the order block. There is no relationship with the liquidity. there is no relationship with the breaker block. I mean, there is a breaker block, order block, that is different. That order block is different, but there is no relationship with the liquidity. If the candle closed below the wick, that means that wick is broken. Okay, I can see that nobody took that notes. Okay, no problem. See this new wick opening gap low. This low is called the entry fair value gap. This low, especially this low, is called the entry fair value gap. This low. So if you have another low, another fair value gap below this low, this bold line is the new wick opening gap low. For example, there is another fair value gap. I don't need to wait for the order block. It will tap to this new that low. I will take the buy from that area because this is called the entry fair value gap. The low, the high of new day opening gap and new week opening gap is called entry fair value gap. If there is a fair value gap below that new week opening gap low, there is a fair value gap from 1 minute chart. I don't need to wait for this candle to be validated as an order block. I can simply take my entry from that new week opening gap low. It tapped over here. I'll be in the market. Boom. Cover that last fair value gap or the breakaway gap. If there is no fair value gap, then this is not the entry fair value gap you can use to take the entry. You have to wait for the order block that has traded that entry fair value gap. At least 10 times in my life, I have explained new week opening gap low and high, how to use these two lines. At least 10 times, guys. Please start taking notes, man. Come on. This explanation, this holding price, you are not going to get it from here. After taking that sell, getting loss, trust me, man. Did I ever say that it is going to reverse from this inversion fair value gap? I'm going to frame the sell. No, I don't even care about that fair value gap because it is valueless. It is valueless. That was the perfect buy from this area. Perfect buy. There can't be nothing perfect comparing with this buy. Yeah, of course, if it could tap to this order block, I would be in the market. But my mistake was I didn't utilize the stop loss. If I could utilize the stop loss, I would be in this trade for that boom. After taking the partial here, I would get that boom because I'm so much confident that it will come here. Even if it doesn't come here, I don't care. It will come until this area. I'll close my trade over there. Maybe. I don't need that 53 handle. 35 handle is more than enough for being profitable. Here, 15 handle loss, 35 handle profit. Okay. 20 handle profit. I'll go back with 20 handle profit. But as I knew it will come here. I can try to catch that run until this area. Is that clear now? Why this one is the order block? Which fair value gap it has been traded? Is that clear, guys? Am I still live? Yes, live. Is that clear? Can I take entry now? No. My entry opportunity was over there. No trade is valid from here until this market provide me some kind of confirmation. No trade is valid. Is that clear, brother, about that order block? Guys, 152 people are watching. I got 130 likes. Can you please push the like button a bit more? This guy doesn't know how to take entry. You agree? 40% told that they are agree. 60% told that no, we are not agree. Out of 119 people, I'm gonna kill those 40% people. Trust me. Where is Outlander? Outlander, you are here, brother. You're here, brother. Please block those 40% people. Please block them. That was for fun. Okay, that was for fun. Man, if I start to take entries, you will get crazy. It's clear, sir. Thank you, Sachin. Mostly clear. First time I have heard it. Oh, Sophia, you are new, sister. So I was not talking to her. Talking to you, sister. Jerry, thank you, Jerry. Please write it down. This low has the power. That power. This low is the strongest low comparing with any kind of fair value gap. Any kind of fair value gap. This is the strongest fair value gap. This low as well as the high of the new week opening gap high. Okay, this is the where the body has closed above the consequent encroachment of that new week opening gap, above the consequent encroachment. According to the rules, if the next candle doesn't close below this low, you should start to look for buy. For example, there is no new day opening gap. Think like that way. There is no new day opening gap. You can't take any kind of buy right now because market is inside the new day opening gap. You can't take the buy. Think, for the sake of this conversation, think that there is no new day opening gap. It has closed above this consequent encroachment. You will start to look for buying opportunity. From above the consequent encroachment, you will start to look for buying opportunity. Any kind of buy, you will go for that. So you will think about buy. But if market would love to fall, the next candle will close below this consequent encroachment. So you won't be able to take the buy. You can't take the sell because this market is falling, going from low to high. So you can only think about the buy. No sell is valid. Consequent encroachment, you're thinking about buy. You got a buying opportunity like this thing, something like this. You got a buying opportunity, go for that. Right now, no buy is valid because market is inside the new day opening gap. Remember that. Okay. Okay, guys, I think it's enough for the morning session. And are you profitable or did you take a loss? I got lot of entry opportunity, market didn't take me. Lot of times market didn't take me. For the first time I enter, that's the 15 handle loss. Second time, that is the win. I didn't take it because I missed it. From the order block, I missed it. I should take my entry from this fair value gap. I missed it because of my misjudgment of stop loss. That was my misjudgment of my stop loss. But if any of you tell that, brother, you missed it because you didn't know it is going to work from that fair value gap, I'm gonna kill you. I'm just kidding. Okay, anybody has any question? If you don't have, then I'm going to close the stream for today. I mean, morning session. I'll be back around the PM session, but it can be a little late. But I'll be back around the PM session. So please answer the question. Going to drop the information about PM session. I'm not able to wait. If I get the price action, I'll go for that. If I don't get the price action, I'm not going to talk about that things because I need the price action. I can't talk with the hindsight. I need the price action. In the morning session, I told that I don't want to see that they will hold the market, send it lower. Of course, it can do that. I want to see it will break all of this area. It will keep breaking them, and I'm getting them. I'm so happy for that. Why it is struggling here? See these candles. Why it is struggling here? Breaking the consequent encroachment, breaking the new day opening gap, consolidating. Every single level of this gap is important. Can I take a sell? Man, you are so brave. I'm not brave like you. But brother, it is going to fall. I don't care. I just don't care, man. I don't give a shit. It will keep falling. I don't care. Thank you, Baragain. And I really don't think anybody has any question. Thank you so much for being over here. It is another boring day for me because one buy, one sell, two sell, missed all of them. Then finally market has given me the opportunity. Oh, by the way, another buy from here, missed that on as well. Market didn't provide me. But yeah, until the PM session, cheers guys.